Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of The Magic Hole. And today we are playing another Teamer deck. This time in Standard, and this time it is Teamer Ramp. I love Teamer as a color combo. Simic is probably my favorite two-color combo, so yeah, no surprise we're playing another Teamer list. So what are we doing? We're ramping a lot, attempting to, and trying to get to our payoffs here. Titan of Industry and Hullbreaker Horror are main ones, 3 of each of those, and then a fun of Jin Gataxius. I just think he's kind of hilarious with burn down the house and, other spells, and countering our opponent's stuff is pretty sweet too. So those are kind of our payoffs, and that's what we're working towards. Just casting giant scary creatures. Colossus Sky Turtle, just pretty good with Shigeki, which we have 2 of. Another fun of for Colossal Sky Turtle. But anyways, working from left to right, we got Voltage Surge as a removal spell. You might ask, why not Strangle? I like the instant speed, and we do create treasures from time to time with our Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So I think Voltage Surge is fine. Most of the things we'll want to remove are 2 power anyway. So the smaller stuff we just want to clear the board of, Voltage Surge will do a fine job of that. Shigeki mentioned him earlier. Good ramp and just a good way to get back our stuff if it dies, or just keep ramping with our ramp spells. Couple Root Coil Creeper. Some more ramp, and has kind of an upside in casting spells from our graveyard, which doesn't happen super often except for one of our spells, which we'll go over. We got a Shatter Skull Smashing. Just a good MDFC. Pretty good with Jin Gataxius if we want to wipe the board. For a Fable, because we're in red, this deck probably would be Simic if Fable of the Mirror Breaker didn't exist, but that card is just absolutely ridiculous. So we play 4 of those because it is very good to copy Titan of Industry or Hullbreaker Horror. If you watched last week's episode, you'll know how broken it is to copy Agent of Treachery, and while not quite as broken, it's still pretty good copying Titan of Industry. We have 1 single field trip. I've trimmed that down. You could go 0 field trips probably, but we do have, I just like it because it gives us some of the lessons that we have in our sideboard. Nothing crazy, just a little bit of tech. 4 of Path to the Festival. This one, I just like its flashback and the scry ability just to kind of filter through our deck a little bit more. Yeah, that's the only reason. We also have 2 Vastwood Surge, gets a lot more lands and can also pump our board, which can be important at times. Quandrix Cultivator, 3/4, that ramps us for a forest or island. Another reason we don't play more field trips is because it only gets a forest, which can be tough in a 3-color deck. We got 2 Burn Down the House to wipe the board, or just make a bunch of blockers. If the mana base looks janky to you, that is because of wild cards. They are dumb, and I hate them. And yeah, that's pretty much the deck. In the sideboard, we do have Environmental Sciences, Pest Summoning for like aggro decks, and then just some one-ofs, Introduction to Philosophy, just to filter through the deck if we need to, or Introduction to Annihilation to get rid of a pesky permanent or something. Usually you're going Environmental Sciences or Pest Summoning, but, who knows. Anyways, that is the deck. Let's get into the games. Alright, we are going into Standard Ranked here. Starting off in Gold. We reset the season recently, so see if we can get up to Platinum these games here. This looks pretty good. Hopefully our Root Coil Creeper stays alive so we can Quandrix Cultivator. That would be nice, but we do have some removal, board wipe if we need it, which we probably will. Drew a lot of basics though. So our opponent is... Okay. Ugh. Do we have to kill that now? We might have to kill that now, unfortunately. That means no turn 4 Quandrix Cultivator. We're gonna take so much damage if we don't kill it now, though. I think we just have to. Unfortunate. They're gonna get it back eventually, but we'll just take a ton of damage if we don't do that, and they'll probably gain a bunch of life. Nice. Terrific. Okay. So I think here we get our Fable out. Just be mana efficient. That's probably right. That's probably right. And hopefully they just dump a bunch of creatures and we can burn down the house next turn. Okay, sure. As long as it doesn't get to above a 5/5, I think that's okay with us. Yes, that's okay. They're gonna gain a bunch of life. They'll get it back, but I think we probably have to board wipe. Dear God. Okay. It does have trample. I think we have to attack to get the treasure to make sure we can burn down the house. Let's discard that. And Path to the Festival we can cast again. There's still some value in that. So I think we just discard 2. Okay. We'll do that and attack. Our opponent, I assume, will take 2. Or maybe block with a Spirited Companion. They take 2. We will burn down the house. They will get back both of their commies. But I think that is okay. Otherwise, we're going to take 1 billion damage next turn. Another companion. Okay. Titan is a very good draw here. Quandrix Cultivator, we're going to be able to... start copying stuff, which is pretty good. The next turn, we can Titan, but we can't copy anything. Actually, no, we can copy the Cultivator as long as they don't get rid of it. Because if we copy the Cultivator, we will get an untapped land, so we can still cast the Titan of Industry. Interesting. Okay. Not the Reflection, huh? They have another plan for the Reflection? They do. They're touching it. Well, that's not good. They just have everything. The opponent has it all. Opponent has it all. Okay. So, with that being said, okay, now we got to think what modes we want on Titan. I think we got to gain 5 and destroy. We have another Fable. So if we destroy the Touch of the Spirit Realm, we get the Cultivator back, get a land, and then we can play Fable next turn. Probably good. Probably good. Gain 5. Shield counter probably doesn't do anything. I think this is the play. This will also get us mana to possibly Shatter Skull smashing the Kami if it's getting too big. I guess we'll just get a forest. We really only need 2 islands. Okay, so they have 2 cards in hand that we don't know. Not super worried about them playing a Kami here. Land. Run out the Kami, sure. And do they pass? What is their last card? Okay. Interesting. So we can... We can Shatter Skull smashing for 6, kill both their Kamis. Is that worth it? I think so. Guess we go like that. What do they have? Something sticking. Is it like a Tameo safekeeping? It is not. Well, they'll get them both back. I think we just attack. Well, they're definitely going to block the Quandrix Cultivator. So attacking with the Quandrix Cultivator doesn't even really do anything. I don't know, we'll just attack anyway. So yeah, they block the Quandrix Cultivator, takes 7. Get back both Kamis, which is not super scary. As long as we can keep resetting them. Yeah, they probably, maybe we shouldn't have attacked with the Cultivator. That was not right, probably, but okay, so they get both Kamis back. Plays them as 2/2s, which is fine. Yep. Yep. Okay, so now 2 and a Weaver of Harmony, okay. That's not especially scary either. Well, I think we just double attack here. Do they triple block? We'll kill the 2 Kamis and leave their Weaver of Harmony up. Play a Fable. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we just keep this to discard to Fable if we need to, probably. Another mountain, I guess. Don't want that. And we'll end the turn. So we don't want to kill the Weaver Harmony if at all possible. I mean, obviously they can block. But if we can draw like a Hole Breaker, that would be great. That is not a Hole Breaker. I think we discard both of these. That is a Hole Breaker. All right. Now, question is, do we want to attack with the Quandrix Cultivator or not? We're going to be able to take over this game with Hullbreaker Horror eventually. So they block, get back the 2 commies. Say we just wait. That is a good spell. We double block probably. Sure, they keep one. Ugh. Drawn all lands. Alright, this is a pretty good spot to be in though. Because now basically any yep, play your commies. And not an enchantment. That is fantastic news. Okay, so well, I think we just win. We will play that. We will bounce a kami, bounce that. Get whatever. Sure, doesn't matter. Play that. Play this. And good game. That was good. We beat one of the tougher decks in the format. That was sweet. All right. Well, that first game went very well. This game, let's see. Okay. We can keep this. So, this is definitely going on. We'll do that. Hopefully we don't get punished for not playing this first. I just don't know if they'll have a turn 1 play, which they don't. So, that being said, this on green is probably fine. And we will play our Shigeki. This is sort of a non-bow with like Path of the Festival with like these 3 mana ramp spells. But this actually works out because now we're gonna we are going to kill the aspirant and pass the turn and hopefully ramp into something good. So that worked out okay for us. A Loyal Warhound. Okay, they get a land. We will activate Shigeki's ability. Oof. We kind of wanted to see those Fables. But what are you going to do? So I think Shigeki again? Let's Path to the Festival first. Gets a forest. We get to scry. Burn down the house. Do we need another one? Probably not. To the bottom. And do we want to play a Shigeki here? Probably. We could also just wait and see what they play and maybe Shatter Skull Smashing next turn. Then if we draw an untapped, or next turn could be good, we could Path the Festival and Shigeki. I think we just Shigeki. So next turn we can return Shigeki. We can also burn down the house. Well, we walked right into that one. That is our fault. That one is on us. Oh well. Okay. Well, that is what you call a hole breaker horror. Opponent has to be horrified of what we have in our hand right now. Well, the cat's out of the bag, everybody. What did it burn down the house, I guess. It doesn't really matter. We can play any of these. Maybe Shatter Skull Smashing, but yeah, it's burned down the house. Makes sense. What does opponent do here? We can still cast it. Kill all your stuff. I think we just do it. And then decline, I guess. And we will end the turn. Opponent now has the 4 lands. Oh no. Opponent. Okay. I think I will play a Titan of Industry though. We will. Make a 4/4. Gain 5 life, I guess. We're just gonna hold on to the Shatter Skull Smashing. We can deal 13 damage next turn. Seems good. We also have this Shigeki to get back to burn down the house. A Luminarch Aspirant. Not as good on turn whatever we're on. They know about the Shatter Skull. I mean, like, we just gotta do that? What do they have that would make that not lethal to both of them? Nothing. Okay. I was real worried. I mean, they can Wandering Emperor the Titan. That's fine. I think we still got them. I mean, we still have lethal even if they do that, so. Ooh. Wow, okay. They're done. They're done. All right. On to the next one. First 2 games have been solid. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So this isn't great. Does it do a whole lot in the beginning? Naya, eh? Okay, so Root Coil Creeper almost certainly dies. Oh, it's runes again. Okay. Runes is tough. Like that we have the burn down the house here. That is nice. I don't know that we beat runes a second time though. That is going to be tough. Very, very, very tough. Uh. Well, let's just Yeah, we want to make sure we hit our land drop. I think unfortunately, another mountain is probably going to be necessary. We'll keep that. So even if they kill the creeper here, we can burn down the house next turn. Hopefully they just play a bunch more creatures and no enchantments. What are the odds the rune player has no enchantments in their hand? 0%. There it is. Okay. So they're gonna hit us for a bunch. No blocks. Now, so we can only X4 the Shatter Skull. Now the question is, should we just double Fable? So we want to get to this Hullbreaker Horror. That's really what we want to do, because that'll just kind of keep them in check. Because if we burn down the house, they get back the Kami anyway. And we're losing our creepers. So I think right now we'll just Fable and Fable. And hopefully next turn we can do a big Shatter Skull on both of them and not lose any of our creatures. That'll also get us to Hullbreaker Horror. Oof. Showdown of the Skull is pretty good here. Okay. We'll take 5. That's not very good. It's unfortunate that we haven't been drawing lands. We'll discard the Voltage Surge. That's fine. And the Colossus Sky Turtle. We get 2 shots at it. Okay, that is not a blue land, which is unfortunate, but I think that's fine. Okay. Green. Next, I think we just attack with these 2. Make a couple of treasure tokens. They probably don't block. Now, because we can X6 now. X6 on the Shatter Skull smashing does kill those 2. It does get them the Kami back. Okay, so they are going to kind of go off. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Oh, are they spreading it out? Well, then that makes it a little bit better. Oh, God. Yeah, they're going to gain like 1 billion life. Hopefully that's the last thing they play. Of course it's not going to be. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Okay. They both have trample. Yeah, we probably messed that up. So do we even live here? Can we even live here? I don't think so. 22, we can block 10 of it. That is Xaxes. Yeah, I probably should have burned down the house while we had the chance. Then at least they wouldn't have been able to attack. Oh well, it happens. Yeah, that last game was rough. Maybe we should have played that different. Maybe the double Fable turn was the wrong decision, but yeah, I don't know. Um, I mean, we have plays. If we can hit a blue mana, this should be okay. It's risky. It is risky, but we'll see. Hopefully, Shigeki comes in clutch here. Ooh. I also meant to play the forest first, but you know, these oh my god, I love these. I don't think I've ever seen these. Our Shigeki lived. That is surprising. Hmm. Um. Yeah, I don't think we pat to the festival there. I think we gotta wait for Shigeki. Is it a righteous Valkyrie? Youthful. Okay, that's not as bad. Still not ideal, but okay. We will take 2 and we will activate Shigeki's ability and we will get a blue source. And okay, so this has to be on green. That's okay. We're gonna get to our Titan. We are going to get to our Titan, so we'll get another blue source. Maybe we'll get to our Titan. We'll see if they play a righteous Valkyrie and just annihilate us here. Who knows? Nope. Hopefully we just draw an untapped land. That would be ideal. Thank you, magic gods. What? It couldn't just be any untapped land, I guess. 3 green. That is what we needed. Okay. Well, in that case, we're going to take a lot of damage. So, let's do this. Get a green. Probably don't need that. Let's go with Fable. We're going to need to start pumping out a bunch of Titans of Industry if we don't die next turn. Might as well attack. So next turn, we get to gain 5, and I guess just create a 4/4, depending on what they play here. If it's Elite Spellbinder, we just cry. Okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Oofda. Oofda. That is a lot of damage. Is this enough? Okay, we will gain 5. Yeah, 4/4 is the only thing we can do. And then I guess just Shigeki. Ooh, okay. Just attack there, I guess. All right. Do we die? Possible. Probable, in fact. They have a lot of cards in hand. Angel Fire Ignition makes it a 7/6. Okay. That's pretty much all they can do, though. Oh. Down to 2, up to 7. Oh, that's going to be Xaxes, isn't it? That's going to be Xaxes. Because we can block the Overseer, but the Valkyrie is going to get, one of the Valkyries is going to get +1/+1 from the Luminarch. Okay, so they get rid of the reflection. Yeah. Oh boy. Do they see it? They don't. I mean, we're still gonna die. But they had lethal. Do they just have another Angel Fire Ignition? Okay. Would have loved to see that Hullbreaker Horror. Yep. So, can we get out of this? No. Damn. Damn. Sajiri Shelter. I didn't think I would see that. Did not think I would see that. Oof. Yeah, flyers are tough on this deck. All you have is the Titan of Industry. Ugh. Alright, on to the next one. Not horrible. We can kill something early on, and we have a Fable. Like to see that. Path of the Festival is nice. They commune with the spirits. Another runes player. I swear, I haven't played against that much runes until today. Really weird. So, hopefully we see... God. I think we just gotta kill that. Even though it comes back, it's like... Now the question is, do we Fable or Path of the Festival? I think we might Fable. I think that's probably best here. Next turn we can attack, hopefully. Have a clean attack, get a treasure, and ramp. And hopefully get this Hullbreaker. Hullbreaker seems like a really good card against runes. Spirited Companion. Yeah, I think we just dump both of these. Or the Sky Turtle. No. Get rid of 2 lands. Okay. So, we have 2 red. One another green. Let's just attack. See what our opponent does. I think slamming this Quandrix Cultivator is probably best. We will get an island. can also channel this Colossus if anything crazy happens. I don't foresee that, though. Sure. Maybe we shouldn't have let him draw. Maybe that was a move. An attack. No way they trade this. Okay, I think we pass and hold up Hole Breaker. Horror. Yes, sir. Weaver of Harmony is fine. Yep. This is going to make our opponent very, very sad. They're still on 3 lands, which is unfortunate. There we go. There's land number 4. Okay, swing in, opponent. No swinging, huh? Well, that's interesting. So, ironically, we'll just swing in. They block with their Weaver of Harmony. Sure. And I think we'll just get a land. Do we even want to return it to their hand? Probably not. I don't want that. So that sets us up. I think we just end here. Get at their Kami, that's fine. Now they're hitting their lands. So we'll make a copy of Hullbreaker at the end of our turn, and then we're gonna have lethal basically, or at the end of their turn, excuse me. So they get rid of one target artifact or creature. Sure, we will make a copy of it. Okay, land. Titan. I think we will make a 4/4, destroy target artifact or enchantment. And then copy Titan. Make a 4/4, destroy an artifact or enchantment. We'll destroy all of that. Attack, attack, and attack. This seems pretty good. Opponent down to 3. I don't know what Runes has to get themselves out of this situation. Nothing. That's the answer. Great. Sweet. All right. That game went incredibly well. I didn't think we would have this good of a matchup against Runes. I mean, they did have some mana issues, but still, that went relatively well. Okay, is this Rakdos of some sort? Rakdos or I don't know. Okay, that's a lot of lands. Will we get some removal? Hopefully some scrying. We only have one of the 3 scry pieces, but I think we still keep this. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well then, yeah, this on red. think we just kill that now. Yeah. Oh, Boise. Ooh. Okay. This is a weird deck. So we take 3. Snow Spirit Ranger class. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so we can get a mountain here and get a scry. To the bottom. So next turn, God, we're just gonna be ramping forever, I guess. Another Ascendant Spirit, sure. And oofda, 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 oofda. This isn't looking good. We need to burn down the house. Stat. That is not a burn down the house. Almost the opposite of a burn down the house. So I think, yeah, we'll just Path of the Festival again. Get a green source. We just need not mana right now. So next turn we will be able to hold Breaker Horror, which I guess is nice. But we are going to take 1 billion damage. Oh, God. Oh, we're just dead. we are just dead. Is there anything? No. Yeah. Yeah, we block whatever they put the counter on. And we take at least 5. Yep. Well, sometimes when you play a ramp deck, you draw all of your payoffs. So that happens. Righty. This is one I think we do have to ship. No plays until turn 5 is pretty bad. This is not much better. That just depends on what we think is better. Hullbreaker or Titan. I think Titan is just better. Am I crazy? I think so. I think I might just be crazy, but it's fine. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. No turn 1 play is a good sign. Hopefully they don't have an Aspirant. They don't. Interesting. Not even a turn 2 play? Yep. We will get an island for the scry. Satyr Skull Smashing, eh? Might be good. I think we leave that there. Worst case scenario, next turn we Path the Festival. Hmm. 5 up to 6, 7. This will get us to Titan next turn. Get the forest. Ooh, that's good. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take some damage, but I think this should be okay. Dear God. Okay. Weird. Okay. Well then, in that case, 2, 3, 4, 5. X is only 5. Maybe we just shield counter, gain 5 life. But if they have removal, we're just dead. Hmm. I think this is the play in case they have any yeah, I think that's the best. If they have any pump spells or anything, our Titans lives, which is super important. Okay. So now next turn, if we draw an untapped land, we can clear their board pretty well. We're going to take a bunch here, though. 10 down to 6. Yeah, we got to block the big guys. Do they have removal for the Titan? They don't. Yep. X6. Do we... I think we got to put some pressure on them, right? They're going to be able to deal 6 damage? Maybe. They can deal 3, 4, 5? Down to 1? Oh god, we might just be dead. We might just be dead. Oh wait. Come on. So close. Yeah, we should have left it back. Oh man. Some brutal losses. Alright. It's not the best. We voltage surge something and do nothing for a very long time. It's better. We'll keep old Jenny boy to the bottom. And no turn 1 play? Okay, good. Thank the Lord. Okay, so we can Fable next turn, which is great news. Fantastic news, even. They have the Aspirant. Why not? I'm fine with offering that trade, which they do not take, of course. Okay, is this mono white? Probably. Portable hole on... Gotta be the hate coil creeper, right? Root coil, not hate coil. Yeah. And we take 3. Hmm. Do we submit 0 here? Probably. It's a mountain. Scry, keep that there, I guess. Alright, we are never casting or burn down the house. Elite Spellbinder acquired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, If we attack 6 mana, not quite good enough. Titan is good too. See if they want to trade. That gives us Titan mana next turn. They don't. Okay, fair enough. Opponent has Wandering Empire. Oh, Wandering Emperor mana now. But they go for Redain. Well, gotta stop taking so much damage. So we will. Do we care about that even? I don't think we care about the. Well, since we don't have any more lands, I think we're going to go with 4/4, destroy an artifact. Just so we can guarantee having Hullbreaker Horror mana. Maybe we even trade in. Yeah, maybe we trade in our Goblin Shop in here. Because if they have removal for Reflection of Kiki Jiki, we want to be able to at least copy a Titan. I think that's good. Pass. My turn. We will copy a Titan. This is probably where they Wandering Emperor. Get rid of the reflection. Yep. That's fine. Four, and 5. I think we do that. And in the turn. Don't know why we didn't attack with the rhinos. I forgot they existed. That is the issue with object permanence. They have another one. Why wouldn't the opponent just always have a Wandering Emperor? There's no reason not to. Oh, okay. Weird. Fair enough. All right. Oh, God. These are the hands that are really tough with ramp decks because you can't keep it. Oh, 2-lander. Well, I guess in theory it's a 3-lander. No blue. No blue at all. I think we Hullbreaker Horror to the bottom. Just kind of rely on the strength of maybe we should have played the forest first, but what are you gonna do? Well, this is coming in tapped. Alright. Sure. This is gonna be a rough game for us here, I can already tell. Can't even get a blue source with Field Trip. Which is why I trimmed it down to 1. But what we can do, and what is not exciting at all, is getting environmental sciences for a blue mana. Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, all right. Do we Vastwood Surge here, or do we Environmental Sciences for the blue source and play the Root Coil Creeper? This is probably going to die. We probably want to thin out our deck more. Yeah, I think we just Vastwood Surge for 2 islands. So we're at 7. Hopefully we can just rip a Titan of Industry. Oh my god. It's too easy. It is too easy. Okay, so I think we definitely shield counter, gain 5. With that on the stack, can they kill it? They cannot. Opponent. Deadly Disputes. Okay, so they get to learn. Do they have Noxious Fumes or whatever? The one that exiles? That would be obnoxious. There it is. Or Necrotic Fumes, not Noxious Fumes. That's something else. Okay, so we lose the Titan. Wasn't really expecting Necrotic Fumes, but now this is a weird attack here, because we can block. Our shield counter goes away, and then they get to use their regular kill spell. Like I don't quite understand that. I'm missing something. Or they just don't understand how. Okay. Yeah, they just wanted to use their Eaten Alive. Okay. But that's exile anyway, so it doesn't matter. Huh. I don't know. Opponent is doing weird stuff. Let's gain some life here. I guess forest is fine. I want to keep up Voltage Surge. Maybe that's the answer. Can't remember if we played a land this turn anyway. Next turn we can Colossus Sky Turtle, I guess. They're gonna kill something. We're gonna take 1. And they're gonna fume something. I don't know if I'd waste the fumes on either of these, to be honest. Sure. Another Shambling Ghast. Mountain. Just play 6/5, I guess. Keep that in hand, just in case we draw a Fable or something. No tax. Hold up this Voltage Surge for the Den. Sacrificing blood tokens main phase is good news. This is gonna be a tough one. We just need to draw something other than lands. We'll play the environmental sciences, I guess. Get an island. Gain some life, play the island. Come at ya. And the turn. They crew up den. We kill the den. They double attack. We take it. We're gonna win this race. Fable. That is good. Pass the turn. It seems like what the hell is that? Okay, so it's Rakdos sacrifice. That's pretty good, and they scoop it up. Okay, sure. Alright, so what did we learn playing this Teamer ramp deck? I think we learned that, yes, there are difficulties in playing ramp, in that sometimes you just draw all your ramp, and sometimes you just draw all of your payoffs. That is something to struggle, that, you know, these types of decks struggle with. I don't know if Path to the Festival is the best option here. I liked it because it could get any land. It can also, it also lets you scry. There's other options you can look into. I'm not married to this one. I just thought it was the best. Field Trip is just annoying because you can only get forests, and in a 3-color deck that is very frustrating. If you're Simic, I would say go more Field Trips, and then you have access to more of this lesson sideboard that you got going on. We didn't get to see Jin-Gitaxias at all, which is unfortunate. You could probably cut him anyway. Not much Shigeki action either, kind of disappointing. We do only run 2 of them, so I guess it makes sense. Root Coil Creeper kind of helped out. I think that's kind of on the chopping block as well. Didn't see a whole lot of Vastwood Surge, but it is one of the better ramp spells in the format, in that it can also, for 8 mana, pump your whole team. Obviously Fable is good, obviously Titan and Hullbreaker are good. Didn't see a whole lot of Hullbreaker shenanigans either. It's kind of disappointing, but Titan of Industry stole the show. Great card, obviously. Great when you're copying it. Yeah, overall, like I said, I think you can cut Jin, cut Field Trip, look for alternatives to Path of the Festival if you want to. Root Coil Creeper, probably on the chopping block as well. I think increasing the number of Shigekis is okay, and also maybe if you want to replace the 2 Root Coil Creepers with like 2 Fading Hopes, maybe go down to 3 Voltage Surges and play 3 Fading Hopes with it. That could be fine. And I think overall those are the changes I would make if I were to run it again. But it's a lot of fun. I love ramp decks. I love Teamer and Simic type decks, so a ton of fun to play. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. And thank you guys, and I will see you next time.